Diabetic, they mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling. Monster! Oh, man. Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. 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 Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall and shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front to back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. To get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, bricks. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the chromed out, hard top career to shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, hey, all my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, hey, all the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, hey, front to back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a two drew on you and your plan and play a little 2 on 2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta to get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. They quick to check a lane like a game of chess.
Ничего не соединяет.
We'll be standing in your front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front to back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front to back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Ну, там поиграть. Поехали. Так, я смотрю, Муру надо крыть.
Now from the Valley of the Sun, inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Glendale. To return is Greg Gordon. And it'll be brought down. Decent field position to start this drive. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. First carry for James Conner. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Now, Murray. A short one here, caught by
Не
McBride.
успел добежать до него.
We'll get maybe 3 out of that one.
Тоже заметный переход в пасах у него.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a third down and 4. Now it's Murray. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down.
Как по мне.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy.
Ну, блядь.
Side there, not gonna find the target. Incomplete. Ricky
Ну, блядь.
the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have, you are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
И теперь мешок.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy.
Блять, не успел. Так, тоже начали на 3-н-аут. Нажимал причем, но видимо поздно. А мы вот пантить не умеем. Да, даем шанс Андрею с такими пантами.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the give. This is Connor. This defense falls over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Блять, переключить.
Murray now.
Не успел переключиться.
That's to the right side and incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That one too far up in front. It is incomplete.
41, 58, еще далековато с этими метрами.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Ой, почти заблокил. Рафик, да... Блять, а зачем я его ставил? Ну, потому что там все равно флаг. Рафик, да кикер. Ага. Хуйня. Компьютер нам еще везет хуйню, блять. Я им даже не управлял, блять.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They go play action with Murray. It's caught. It's the tight end, Chip Ryman. Now they're in business. Inside the 15.
Да, блять.
That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
Ну давай, ладно, нормально. Нормально. Не сколько будет.
On the ground, it's Connor. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Так, перехватик нужен нам, ребят.
Be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Murray now on 2nd down. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
To number 14, Michael Wilson. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
This is 3rd and 6.
Выглядит как и у нас.
They go play action now. Murray.
Блять. Твой же помешал перехват. Ну ладно. Теперь-то точно пиздил.
But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Ryland's kick is good.
Так.
The Cardinals will take a 3-0 lead.
Игра нам пока не благоволит. Но мы должны выигрывать даже несмотря на это. О, в углы пошли. Учатся у лучших. У лучших.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Walter Nolan in there on the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Purdy now on 2nd down.
Что ж такое-то, а? Начинаю нервничать очень, да?
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
On the return, it's Dortch.
The Cardinals take over
2-3 на аут. Вообще, блядь, неприемлемо.
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now Murray.
Блять, не то нажал. Его треугольник жать, может быть, успел бы.
That's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
We'll toss it to the right to Connor. He's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Да, 3 на аут.
Barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go
Давайте,
3 and
блядь,
out.
рискуйте,
Not able to
пожалуйста.
pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Now fair catch called for.
Как у него пант не получился?
And that sets them up in outstanding field position.
At the 42-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
At the 37-yard line.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 5. Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey.
8 ярд, минус 4, это очень
So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
4. Время кончилось, пока я думал.
So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. The Cardinals have the early edge in this one. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this.
Тут хочется опсион сыграть.
It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Хочется опсион сыграть. Вот очень там темно. Нихуя я не видел, что там происходит.
So there's a sense of urgency with these RPOs, especially in the NFL game, because your linemen, they're thinking it's a run, so you can't allow them to get downfield. So that's where this quick decision-making from the quarterback is so critical, and the timing of this one just wasn't quite right and falls incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Short one there, caught by Kittle.
Yep.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Посмотрим, что он поставит.
There's the man in motion. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey.
Блять, 1 ярд.
They're going to have first and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
So first things first, you want to make sure that you pick up a fresh set of downs. He does that. Of course, he would have loved to have gotten the touchdown, but I've got a feeling he's going to get another shot here, this time from the 1.
Давай попробуем spoiler run. Начать.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Robinson will get
Мам.
into the end zone for a 49er
Ну все хуй.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point.
Мимо.
And that
Блять.
one bangs off the right upright.
Ёбаный кикметр.
Does not go in. It's no good, and they're unable to add the point after. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. Dortch now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Murray.
И это прием. И это прием. Тройное. Ну или минимум двойное.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. We'll try and run for this with Connor. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return.
Yeah.
And that's where the offense will take over.
Ловер. Угу. Контролирует.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Там было перегружено.
Quickly pick up the 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Get set, get set. Up. Off the play fake. Purdy.
Да, блядь.
Down the field, but they can't
Я рано бросил, конечно. Но я увидел, что он открыт. Я и бросил сразу.
Jennings was the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense. But the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's over the middle to Kittle. Look at the big man go. And he will score.
Блиц, что ли, был? Все бросили Китла.
Touchdown, 49ers. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability.
Так, мы промазали, поэтому мы проиграем голлайн.
This was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch.
Я играю не field goal, я играю 2 очка.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more.
Ну вот что мне делать нашим разговором, блядь.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Хорошо.
Dortch now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Staying over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Так, ну ты уже сваливаешься в пас? Я еще, наверное, не начинал, да? Давай с коверторы начнем. Да нет, как-то сваливаемся. Блять, пока выбирал. Пока выбирал.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On 2nd down, Murray.
Бля. Рано нажимал треугольник, он не на точку еще ставил. Думал, что он добежит, и я хоп. Хуёвый из меня юзер.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. They go play action for Murray. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
Так. Вот. Хотя зачем, если я вынос не буду?
First and 10. Purdy. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete.
Так, ладно.
That they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Handoff to McCaffrey. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
And it's third down.
Так.
Man in motion here is Jennings. Third down. Purdy is able to complete it to Ayuk. 15 yards through the air. First down, 49.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's McCaffrey. He'll get about 2. Dalvin Tomlinson fighting off the blocks to make the play.
О, интересно. Попробуем.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Purdy. The connection made to Ayuk. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
First and 10 now from the 36. To throw, it's Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Throwing on second down is Purdy.
Ну, блядь, ну Пёрди, ну вообще, ну... Просто в открытого. Не бегал я, ничего не делал. Просто открытый бежит Аюк один.
Third and 2. Here we go. We need 2. Here's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle.
Интересный таким. Вот все новички переключаются и пытаются такие руками. Не стоит этого делать, на мой.
And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Нажимай все время же. Тап-тап. Нет, решил подумать сейчас.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. Dortch now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
Пойдут. Начнем с... Давайте сыграем Power 1 из них. Power 1. Классический Power не из них. Ворнер. Что он увидел? Я там им поставил.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Now Murray.
Я, блядь, не понял, что это было. Почему мяч был в игре? Я как бы плюнул, понял, что не успел.
That seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
Play action. It's Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big time takeaway.
Rest at the 37, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. A lot of chances on that.
Могли на пиксик забросить,
But it falls incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
On 2nd down, Purdy. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a 1st down. Purdy to throw. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike.
Что это, блядь, за игра кривая ваша, а?
Just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Here's Purdy again. He'll find his tight end, Kittle on the right side. And he's got another one. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. On is Moody to add the extra point.
Вы попали! Ну, 3 тачдауна в этого, да, ну, Китл. Ну, блядь, а что мне делать? Я хотел играть в другую сторону, там закрыто все было. Вижу открытого Китла, кидаю Китла. Ну, куда же закрыть? Но фэнтези у кого-то удалось в виртуальном мире сегодня. Еще у него 1 ярдов на 80 и 70.
On 1st down, it's Murray. This will be incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of...
Прием. Сука, блядь, двойное.
Incomplete.
Ой, май.
And set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Oh, huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Напоминаю.
A little bit more juice. You can see he's trying to put a little touch on it and lob that ball into his target, but it just hangs up in the air a little bit too long, and the defense makes it pay.
Кому сейчас сыграем? Первую половину, мне кажется, надо уже заканчивать.
On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Purdy now on second down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
It is 3rd and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the
Попробуем.
On 4th down, it's Jake Moody time for the Niners. This from extra point range,
Да, блядь.
a 33-yard field goal attempt. Oh,
Я нажал 2 раза крестик. Почему он не нажался?
short range. No good. And
Да не джойстики делом в этом сраном кикметре новом, который, блядь, админы придумали.
very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here's Saul, going to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 20.
Ой, Уэнси. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. Еще недавно у нас был -9, я в этом, да? Здесь... Попробуем развернуть. Получилось интересно. Побежала. Let's go. Опять титул будет открыт. Мне что, на него не пасовать? Блять, кнопки перепутал. Видел Аюка, нажал Макафри, блядь. Стоит один Аюк. Ну тут уже я, да. Тут уже я. Так.
You're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
Дроп, бля. Ладно.
Making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The 49ers out to punt this one.
Чуть не проебался опять с пантом.
This brought in out past the 20. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
Ну что, ты уже совсем шмаляешь или еще нет? Ну пока кавер 3 собираем. Отлично. Ну, почему не шмаляет? Парди, конечно, что-то меня расстраивает с этим.
You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here. Hey.
Now a second down throw for Murray. He'll get that one out to Connor. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up
defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Murray. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked up.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Мне даже сквозь наушники слышно, как храпит собака.
Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing is Purdy. He's got it about the 8.
Ну хоть, блядь, не китлом.
Touchdown San Francisco. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
Молодец.
Another touchdown pass. What a
Еще бы ты сейчас что-то говорила.
Throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
Так, 31 минус 3. Блять, опять промазал. Сука. Ну ладно, 28 как бы играем. Я промазал 4 раза сегодня, да? 3 экстрапоинта и 1 тут. Кикметр говно.
He's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
А, 2 филгола? Нет, 1. Кикметр ебаный, блядь.
First down throw for Murray.
Помог.
And it looked like the Cardinals were quick to react and get on it. So no turnover. They keep the ball.
And they should consider themselves lucky.
Не шмогли рекавернуть.
Through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Ну опять, кстати, не в нашу пользу игра сработала. Ай-яй-яй-яй, не успел. Не успел. Мне еще будет шмалять, давай. Из никеля.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go.
Блять, зачем я не вовремя переключился-то, а? Есть идеи?
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
Никель.
Second down. Murray.
Блять.
Pass to the tight end, Elijah Higgins. Was brought down at pass.
Он не умеет, он быстро реагирует.
Bring up third down.
Ну, думаю, сейчас все равно будет. Ну, изменители, конечно, с помощью. 4-3 собираем. Ну, там, правда, собираем. Закроем центр. Ставим контейн. Ой, дырочку открыли, блядь, для забега.
The Cardinals lining up for punt. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup.
Блять, работал же вынос, почему перестал?
Walter Nolan, a rookie out of Ole Miss, there to make the stop.
Девки пляшут. Так.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Throwing the out route, Ayuk has it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He's got his man right side. It's complete. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a 9.
Third down is what we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
Kittle is the man in motion. A run here with McCaffrey. And he'll be marked down at the 45. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
First and 10.
Блять.
Here's Purdy. That's the versatile Jordan James. And he can't get away. They rallied to the football defensively.
Ну, конечно, нужно перекрыто было.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Да, блядь, опять все перекрыто.
On second down, Purdy. That's a slap to Ayuk. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. So, 3 quarters now in the books.
Да, вторая четверть у нас, конечно, удалась.
NFL on EA Sports.
Можно что-нибудь без тайтендов, а?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now Purdy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times.
Прекрасный пас.
It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 15-yard pickup there.
Да, Ющик. Настало твое время.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he finds some space after a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. They run on the jet sweep.
Вылез.
And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Trying to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
Блять, нажимаю.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Ну, попробуем попасть. 139 раз.
So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big
Я,
lead.
блять, без комментариев.
On 1st and 10, Murray. Pass right side. That's Ryman.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first
Я
down
без
efficiency,
комментариев.
staying ahead of the chains is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up manageable 2nd down.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. On the handoff, it's Connor. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
On 3rd down, Murray. And that is incomplete.
И во руки перехват может
Sit
сделать.
down with the defensive coaches the other day, and we asked them, give us a few key points for today's game. And the first thing out of their mouth, Mike, what was it? It was, we got to get off the field on 3rd down. Well, here we are in the 2nd half, and they've done just that. Right now, this offense has no answers on 3rd down.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Roberto Breeze.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
First and 10 for Purdy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Good run here with McCaffrey.
Почему? А, блин, я же выбираю не комбинацию.
Inside the 30-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. It's good for another.
Надо из комбинации.
Here's a
Хочется 300 ярдов сделать для прокачки.
On the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. Defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Вышел Маккафри, я же менял его.
He's done a really nice job
Зарядок
making the
там.
most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 3.
Yellow. Get set. Yellow. Run around, up.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That is caught. And he's in. Jawan Jennings.
Так,
49.
внимание. Сейчас будет экстра план.
We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying...
И он заблокирован. Сука. Ай-яй-яй.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. Dortch now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
On the zone read, given to Connor. I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike. It's just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last
Не надо было, кстати, не стыдно за то.
Moving to his left. And he's down on
Не
the
надо
other
было.
side.
Значит, я опять подумал, я представляю.
48-yard
Не
line.
сам не понял.
Good job breaking the
Потому что
pocket
один
and
пас
going
сделал,
for
второй
14
стал.
yards, and most importantly, a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. This 3rd and 6.
Buzz.
From the gun, it's Murray. He's got his man. It's Harrison. 11 yards on the pass there. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted. That's the linebacker.
Один разок подскочил.
It's no secret. This offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
Надо было раньше эти 300 ярдов сделать. А сейчас уже колено.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. 2nd and 11.
Ну, зачем ты бегаешь?
They'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play. The last 2 runs each lost a yard.
Чё он не промотал? Раньше же проматывал.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Ладно, спасибо за просмотр, всем кто очень, да,
хорошего.